First of all, starting with the fact that authorities are telling, U.S. officials are telling our team at the Pentagon, again, they confirmed 700 Marines. They're coming from 29 Palms in California. They've been ordered to assist in Los Angeles. They think they're going to be here in the next 24 hours. What's your assessment of that move there?
That's a little surprising for me. I didn't see that coming, but we talked about it, but I didn't think it would happen. So it's a little surprising that it has. Mr. Heggs has said it, and now they're deploying. Generally speaking, in these type of situations, we just use the National Guard. And I'll tell you, Kana, we've used them time and time again in New York and around the country. They've used them as well. They come in and they stabilize. So if you have government property or government operations going on, they'll stabilize that by standing guard. So that's what I think the Marines will do. That's what the National Guard is doing. I don't think it'll go any further than that. And here's an issue here going forward into the evening. Right now, they're in the afternoon there, but going forward in the evening, you have a police chief who said he was overwhelmed. He needs help. Hopefully, he's getting that. You also have a federal officers assaulted on Saturday, which really started the ratchet this thing, as well as property. We see something going on. It's not over yet. Hopefully, this will end peaceably, and tonight will be a different story than it was last night, with all the property damage, the back and forth against the police. Two different strategies going forward. But now, with this extra deployment here, I think they're just going to solidify government buildings. Is my guess now.
Which is what we've heard the National Guard troops would do as well, to really protect those federal buildings. But you touched on a couple of things here that I do want to highlight. One, we know at least 5 officers were injured. Another thing that we heard from the police chief as well, though, in Los Angeles, he said that days 2 and 3 in a civil unrest generally tend to turn more violent. So it sounds like that's something that we saw last night. Do you think that moving into day 4 today, we might see a change there, and that it may not get so violent tonight?
No, listen, the chief is, if you don't stem that the first night with significant deployment, you're going to have day 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have to go out there immediately when this happens and kind of stem this violence here. So I don't think it's going to get any better than the last night. Hopefully he has a resource. And it's really important to understand what you're seeing right now. This is just, you have people presently, not yesterday, but presently just protesting in an orderly fashion. No problems, First Amendment, everybody's fine with that. At nighttime is a different strategy. You have people come out looking for trouble, which is what they had last night. So he needs a different strategy. I hope he has it in place. I hope he has the extra resources, because yesterday he did a great job in clearing out that area.
And our reporters on the ground really saw the same thing. They saw protests, and they saw the tide really turn as the sun started to fall. Different people showed up. They were wearing different